Now, the second area that you want to look for is not just spiritual warmth, but relational warmth. Relational warmth cannot be understated. It is so important because someone who is low in social skills, low in emotional intelligence, is going to do nothing but ultimately drive people away. They're not going to be able to draw people to them. You can use this test for the most part when you're looking for this kind of person to lead a group or lead a particular ministry. Think of it this way. Ask yourself a couple of simple questions. One, is that person likable? Is that person like? Are other people drawn to that person? And then the other question you might ask, is that someone that I would want to spend a long evening with over dinner and just sitting around having a conversation? Is that someone who would engage me, someone who I would feel comfortable with? Now, see, that may be someone who has that relational warmth and may be very open to being that kind of a leader that you may ultimately need. Because let's just face it, the reality is those who don't know how to play well are eventually going to empty the sandbox. So you can't underestimate the importance of someone who has relational warmth. Now, there was a life slogan that we taught our kids and we used around our house for many, many years. And it's really simple, but it's kind of along this idea that we would oftentimes say, and that is, if you feel it in your gut, don't say but. Meaning sometimes we have this sense, we have an inward feeling about something, and we don't move forward with that feeling, especially within the church. Oftentimes we see someone isn't relationally warm. We see someone doesn't have the kind of spiritual warmth that they really need to lead a group or to lead a ministry, but they say they're willing, they're open and available. And sometimes we rank that to be much higher. And what ends up happening is it ends up being a pretty big catastrophe at that problem. Most Christian leaders really do recoil at the fact that they need to say no sometimes to individual leaders. They need to say, you're just not a right fit for this. And people oftentimes won't understand if there's an open slot. It's kind of like the old committee system. Some of your churches may still have a committee system, but if they have a committee set up, there's this many lines identified in the bylaws. We have 5 slots, we have 8 slots, we have 9 slots, whatever it is. And every year when it comes nominating time, we look and say, okay, we've got to get people to fill those slots. And oftentimes we're not looking for people who have a passion for that particular thing or a passion for that ministry. We're not even looking for any of that. We're only looking for somebody who can say willingly, I'll put my name on the slot. And those are not the kind of leaders that you want to have long term.